This commentary I'm about to do, y'all gonna think I'm being mean spirited, but I'm not. I'm pointing out something that we see constantly in the news. And this has been going on for hundreds of years, but you think with today's news and access to information that what people understand, you can't go everywhere and try to force somebody into being something. Now, when I was a kid growing up, you hear about places on PBS, in National Geographic that has not been touched by technology or the modern trappings that most of us enjoy. There are places on this planet where there are animals that we have not discovered, reptiles we have not discovered, places in the ocean where we have not explored, where they have fish that we have not discovered. There's things that we think we know but don't know. There's things that we know but we deny the masses of people knowledge to. Now, when I was a kid, when I heard about some of these places where people live, where they don't want you intruding, it's a reason why. And I know a lot of us don't want to hear it, whether we be black or white, but the original people are what we would consider today as being black. When everybody else thought this planet was flat, we circumvented the entire globe. Yes, we broke off into different tribes or groups, everyone to describe it. And over years, we take on certain characteristics based off climate, culture, diet habits, or intermingling. But when we talk about the so-called Middle East, we talk about that part of the world where Africa is a lot was the basis for life. A lot of these melanated people who run away from us know deep down their ancestry, and they try to do everything in their power to deny it. But yet, when you come across people like in the Sindel Islands and other places, they say these people look just like you and I. But you always got that man or woman who's part of the so-called dominant, or want to be a part of the so-called dominant, want to go in and intrude and force Christianity or their way on them. And don't think these people from the Central Islands didn't see what happened to our brothers and sisters who were enslaved or trusted the wrong people. They want to be left alone. And for years, people have said, stay away from these type of places. We always get that motherfucker. They think they smarter and they know more than anybody. They're going to do it, and especially these young motherfuckers. Now, it's against the law for what this dude did. He bribed some guys to take him on a boat to the islands because he wanted to bring Christianity to them. Well, they got their own religious beliefs, but you figured that Christianity is the way to go. This Asian motherfucker. Because you know how these first and second and third generation Asians, I'm a Christian. They want everybody to be Christians all of a sudden. You see what happened to the so-called Hispanics? Look how Mexicans, how they worship a white, blonde-haired, blue-eyed Jesus and white Mary and Guadalupe, what do they call it? Guadalupe and all that shit. I'm not trying to crap on people religiously because, I'm spiritual, not religious. It's a big difference. So I think organized religion have done a great deal of damage to this planet and still do. But the fact remains that we've heard stories over the years. And I know this dude was old enough to have heard stories of missionaries going into places they shouldn't have gone in and got fucked up, got killed. I am not going to go into another person's country and force my beliefs on them. When I was in the military, when I was in Iraq, I did not say, you must believe what America believes. We just went there, we did our job, patrol, kept trying to keep the fighting down, that kind of thing. I went there and told those people, well, this is my belief. You got to believe it. That's arrogant. Because you didn't want nobody forcing their beliefs on you. So this motherfucker going to go there and bribe himself to go in that country. They fired an arrow at his ass, hit his Bible. Next day, the guy come to smuggle him on there. They saw him buried. Now they killed his ass. And I don't feel sorry for him one bit. Because he knew better. You're supposed to be so-called educated. You was arrogant, and you put yourself in the early grade. Have y'all not learned anything from history? Everybody is not going to be that welcome because they saw what happened to other people over the years. They said, we're not going to go there because they don't trust them, and I don't blame them. These people, they didn't shot at helicopters. They didn't shot at boats. They've killed people before. This ain't nothing new. But this dude thought, I'm going to go over here and I'm going to force myself in here and they're going to accept me no matter what. I think I got some audio. I want to play it because it's this arrogance. It's crazy. Hold, let me see if I got it. So we're learning more details of a letter written by an American before he was killed on a remote and restricted island off of India.
John Chow entered prohibited territory because he wanted to convert an isolated tribe to Christianity. He wrote a letter detailing his plans and gave it to the fishermen who helped him reach the island.
Reporter Polo Sandoval has the details. This is one of the oldest and most isolated tribes in the world, and authorities say they're responsible for last week's killing of American missionary John Allen Chow. This archived footage from Survival International provides some of the few existing images of the tribe known as the Sentinelese. They live in complete isolation on the tiny island of North Sentinel. According to Indian officials, Chow illegally paid fishermen to take him to the isolated island, hoping to convert the tribe to Christianity. Authorities believe he first canoed to shore on November 16th, deliberately disregarding an established perimeter around the island. According to journal entries left with the fishermen and shared with the Washington Post, the 26-year-old wrote, "I hollered, 'My name is John. I love you, and Jesus loves you.' He was then reportedly shot at by a member of the tribe with an arrow piercing his Bible. The next day, Chow made a second attempt, but never returned. The fisherman he hired later reported seeing the young man's body buried on the beach by tribe members. Chow's last entry in his journal reads, "You guys might think I'm crazy in all this, but I think it's worthwhile to declare Jesus to these people. God, I don't want to die." In 2006, the same tribe killed 2 poachers who had been illegally fishing near their island. Survival International, a group advocating for tribal people, believes the natives' decision to remain isolated should be respected.
They've made it very clear they don't want contact. Somebody comes, they have no idea what he's coming for and why. I think it's far more self-defense than it is murder.
On social media, Chow's family wrote their son loved God, life, helping those in need, and had nothing but love for the Sentinelese people. "We forgive those reportedly responsible for his death," they wrote. "All they can do is wait to find out when or if their son's body will be recovered." Polo Sandoval, CNN, New York. He got himself killed. Arrogant, want to force a religion that they don't believe. I'm going to bring Jesus to them. That's arrogance. But see, this is like when people go to do hiking in these war zones. You know damn well they're hot zones. But why would you go up into these places when you get caught? I just want to come home, but you didn't think about that before. Do I feel sorry for the dude? Nope. That may sound cold-blooded, but he knew better. He knew. He bribed fishermen to do it, so he knew he was breaking the law. But he wanted to force Jeebus on a group of people. These people don't want to be messed with for a reason, because they saw what around them. And I'm going to be honest with you, if black folks was like this many years ago, I don't think we ever had to worry about slavery or bondage. These people have learned from the mistakes that our ancestors made. Like, get the hell away from us. We don't want nothing to do with you. If they cool with how they live, let them be. Let them be. But see, this Asian dude feeling like a white person. I'm going to go in and force my religious beliefs on them because it works so well for others. No, it hasn't. So, I mean, is it sad? Yeah. And people say, damn, that's kind of cold. I mean, yeah, it's sad for his family. They lost their son. Or if he have any siblings, they lost a sibling or friends. I understand that. But I'm pretty sure dude said something to somebody close. I'm going to go over to this island and fuck with these people. Now, people say he didn't mean no harm. Let me break this down to you. We've seen how people use religion. He didn't say he didn't want to go that goodwill to see if these people need any aid. He wanted to take some oath and force it upon them. I need to teach them Christianity. No. This is one of the reasons why I can't get down religion. Because there's always somebody trying to force somebody to believe something that they may not be comfortable with. They already have their own religious beliefs. If he had any common sense or cultural beliefs, no, he got himself killed. It's just like when you go to a party and you know they got liquor and you still drinking anyway, getting behind the wheel of the car. You're being selfish. You don't care about no one else but yourself. This time that nobody else got killed, the person that actually put himself in harm's way, he brought on himself. That's why I'm trying to explain. If instead of somebody in the car accident and the innocent got, the person actually was the one who was intoxicated got killed, and that's what this reminded me of. He was intoxicated on Christianity, and he wanted to go force it on somebody else, and it cost him his life. 26 years old. But it's going to tell you how some people are raised. Black folks, we ain't going to nobody. I mean, yeah, you might see a Jehovah's Witness. That's as far as you see somebody knocking on the door. But as far as blacks say, we're going to get on a plane and boat and go to another. Yeah. No. He brought on himself. And anybody who's getting angry about what happened, just think about it. These people have told y'all for years, leave us alone.